The ostriches are trying desperately to surround them. Oh, look at that, they're getting flung too. The knights are definitely stronger, the footmen are definitely not. Doesn't seem like there's many footmen left. Go! Well, that's a T-pose. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Deadly Spark and welcome back to another Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator video. Now today, we are going to do a whole ton of ostriches versus a small section of medieval forces and seeing what happens. I put a bit more heavy knights in than footmen because footmen drop like a sack of shit. But less archers because archers are really powerful. And only 2 catapults because catapults have proven themselves to be one of the strongest units to have on a team apart from a tank. So, without further ado, let's begin. We've got everything ready. We got our massive force of ostriches versus our somewhat sizable force of medieval troops. I don't know how they managed to be 50,003 when that should be 50,000 plus 2. So we've got an extra unit somewhere. But apart from that, I think everything's fine to go. So, let's begin right away. I think the ostriches are a somewhat powerful unit. That's why I think this will be somewhat balanced. But I think birds overall are weaker than like actual people characters, so that's why I've put more birds total than there are total of men. Look at that! Look at all the heads. Look at them go. Okay, maybe the footmen are dying quicker than I thought they would. Whoa, look at that. The ostriches are trying desperately to surround them. Now the knights are getting in on the action. They definitely look like they're doing a bit more bird popping than the footmen. The footmen, I'm barely seeing bird popping. Over here, I'm seeing popping for days. The footmen, yeah, the footmen look like they're just dropping. At least over there, but that's a thinner layer of them anyway. Because that's the middle is where they clumped in and then they spread out to. Look at it, they're still going all the way around. Look at the arrows firing though. We only got 5,000 archers. Didn't get a whole huge amount. Are there some units stuck? Yeah, there are. There's always some units stuck. Let's see the accuracy. Yeah, there's a couple of pops. Oh, look at that, they're getting flung too. I didn't think they got flung. Look at them. The ostrich T-pose. No, but they're pushing back. The footmen are dropping like considerably, like a sack of shit, as I suggested at the start. But the knights are definitely holding out. So I think this is looking somewhat balanced. So there's clearly more ostriches, but the knights are definitely stronger. The footmen are definitely not. So I think that's where the balance is going to come in. Because you can see the ostriches were coming around, and now the knights have tailed in and stopped them. They can't flank anymore. Because they're falling too quickly to be able to do that. Is there a flying ostrich? No, I thought I saw something. Is the same happening here? Yeah, the same's happening here. They're just not... There's not enough ostriches to go around all the way, at least. Well, there is, but they don't want to. But this is an interesting development so far. Look at that. Jeez, look at these knights are gonna be eating well tonight. That's for sure. Well, if they win anyway. Oh, is he dying? Yeah, oh, down he goes. Dramatic death. These knights are quite a bit at the front now. Doesn't seem like there's many footmen left. How far do we have to go to get to the footmen? It must be right in the middle if there's any. Yeah, here we go. Here's a small group. Here's another small group. The footmen are not having a good time. Here's a bigger group. Oh yeah, but you can see the ostriches are pushing into the footmen, whereas I think the knights are pushing into the ostriches, which is interesting. Look at him go! Oh, that's a T-pose. Oh no! These archers are doing a bit, but there's not a whole lot they can do. There are still some footmen though. I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers, but you guys all would have just been spoiled on how this fight's going. Well, maybe there are too many ostriches. Are the knights falling back, or are they pushing? No, the knights are pushing, I'm pretty sure. It's hard to tell. Maybe this is more, they're more even in terms of fighting than I thought, and the ostriches are just gonna win. I'm so used to the birds not being strong that maybe I should have put more archers in or something. But the knights do look like they're coming in and surrounding them, but I think that's just because the ostriches are a thinner force here. But I'm not sure, because, I mean, it looks like, maybe it's just always looked like that. Though if the ostriches do push through here, then that's going to be problematic when they start surrounding us. If the ostriches were to break the lines and surround, I'm pretty sure the medievals would just lose. And there'd be nothing they could do about it. Oh, flying in with the arrows is great. But yeah, so they sections like this where it's a thin line of knights, like this is really riding on them being able to succeed. Maybe the ostriches are being able to do more because they can bunch up more, so more of them are actually hitting attacks. And you can see, yeah, you can see all the dead knights. So they were pushing, but the knights are slowly pushing themselves. But I think at this point, I think there's a bit too many to get through. Looking at this, like I want to watch this section of the fight because this is the most critical part of the fight. The knights really should be backing up, like from the middle they should be backing up the thin sections in theory, because if they break through the lines, that's it. Because then they're just going to start surrounding them. But look how many there are. The only thing that's stopping the ostriches from winning is the fact that they're not surrounding them. And it's hard to say. Over there they're like losing numbers drastically, but over here they're still a lot. Oh, here we go. This is where things start to potentially fall apart. This is where it potentially falls apart. The last remaining on this line. The ostriches are just going to start pouring in. There they go. There they go. They're pouring in now. This is where the ostriches start dominating. Oh, look at that. Look how quickly they spread. Once they were through, they tore them apart. That was terrifying. They're absolutely breaking through now. This is the line that the medieval lost on. Let it be known, this is where they lost, right here. Oh, look at, even the ostriches are starting to win out here. Oh dear. That's not good. Is it going to happen on this side soon? I mean, look at that. They're eating away at them there, so who knows. But they are going to pour through here. They were definitely pushing into the ostriches, that's for sure. There's less on this side than there were up there, though. They're pushing more on this side. Look at that. They're definitely pushing more on this side. But yeah, here they go. They're going to break through here now. Yep. There they go. They're just going to start charging around again. Look at that. Breaking through the lines. Oh, even on this side it's carnage. This side it's absolute carnage. At least, I mean, the archers are going to get more direct hits. But that's it. This is the last holdout, and they're completely surrounded. This is not good. Not good for the medieval. Oh, look at that. It's turned on its head. Oh, look at them go. They're going for the archers now. How's this side looking? They're still holding on this side, but I mean, it's starting to look grim. A lot of birds have gone down. That. I mean, yet the medievals are putting up a hell of a fight. I mean, they're killing the birds relatively quickly. I think they'd be doing better if they could surround more. Look at this, how much it's thinning up. I mean, still. Oh my god! Look at that. It's like they're not even there. They're just charging through them. Catapult, start aiming at the problem. There we go. They just weren't aiming at the real problem. Oh, look at that. They're trying desperately. The knights definitely do better when they're surrounding, but they're not. They're being surrounded. What about over here? How's it looking? Still quite a few knights. Still quite a few. Oh, look at the fucking weird shape. This is looking grim. But I mean, look how thin the line's gotten here. This I mean, I don't think they will break through, but it'd be cool if they at least got to the end of the ostriches here before everything falls apart. You can see the bodies. This is where all the the footmen died pretty much in the one spot. But this is the first miscalculation that I've done on the side of the birds. Look at this side holding valiantly. Doing their best despite all that carnage in the background. Oh no, they're starting to pour in. Look at that. And they have to split their forces. No. They're almost through. But they're completely surrounded now. Is it potentially, if the units were spread a bit thinner, they would have held for longer. Look at that. Then there's no support from the archers or the catapults anymore because they're occupied. Oh, they're almost through, but now they're just reinforcing the section. It's unfortunate. The scenario is definitely unfortunate. What about over there? Did they finally lose over here? Yeah, look at that. There are so many that are bloody. There are so many ostriches that were nearly dead. That's unlucky, I guess. This is all that's left. They nearly got through, and then their other flanks let them down. No, I thought this was balanced. Clearly it was not. But, I mean, I think we all had fun. I can't run away though. Even if I was free, I wouldn't be able to run. So imagine trying to like run through here with like all the swords sticking up out of the ground. There's so many ostriches. Oh, this is not looking good. No! Oh, ah! There they go. Ostriches won. Well, thank you for watching. There's still 32,000 left. If you like this video, feel free to give this video a like. If you like this content and want to see more, feel free to subscribe and comment on what you want to see next. But for now, I think we'll leave with our normal send-off. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.